Sophie was a worker in a biscuit factory and a school going girl, but her fantasy and hero worship had no bounds. She belonged to a middle class family, but she dreams of owning a boutique by earning her own money and becoming an actress or model. Her friend Jansie was realistic and she understood that Sophie was building castles in the air.
When I leave, I am going to have a boutique.
It takes money, soft, something like that.
I will find it.
It will take you a long time to save that much.
Well, I will be a manager then.
They wouldn't make you manage a straight off soft.
I will be natural. They will see it from start. I will have the most amazing shop in the city.
Soft, you really should be sensible. It will take a lot of time. It's only a few months away now, Soft. You really should be sensible. Soft, your father will never allow it.
Then an actress, there is real money in that. And maybe I could have boutique on the side. Actresses don't work full day, do they? Anyway, better on a fashion designer. You know, something a bit sophisticated. Okay, Jansie, bye.
Bye, Soft.
If I ever make a lot of money, I will buy a boutique.
If you ever come into money, then buy us a decent house. Thank you very much.
He thinks money grows on tree.
Mom, yes sir.
Sophie never liked being inside that small house. She felt choked there, but she did like her brother Geoff. She wanted to talk to him and get to know about his personal life. However, Geoff talked very little and never shared anything about his personal life with her. She used to fantasize about being with him, riding behind him on his bike, and being a part of his meetings with people, partying with them, where everyone would be eagerly waiting for their arrival. Unfortunately, Geoff never paid attention to her. However, that day she made him pay attention.
Geoff, I met Danny Casey
Oh, really? Where?
in the arcade.
Ah, lying, it's never true.
No, I am not lying. Don't you know you are the first to share my secrets?
I don't believe it.
Actually, I was looking at the clothes in Roy's window, and someone came and stood beside me. And I looked around, and it was Danny Casey.
Oh, really? Alright, what does he look like?
Oh, come on, you know what he looks like.
I mean, how he looks when he is close.
Well, he has green and gentle eyes.
Oh.
He is not so tall as you would think.
Sophie met Danny Casey. It's true.
You had no Tom Fair. But that was a long time ago.
Yes, you told us.
Isn't my dad did something?
Better than that, even. He's the best.
Ah, yes. If he keeps his head on his shoulders, if they look after him properly. Lot of distraction for today's generation.
He will be alright.
He's very young yet.
He is with the best team in the country.
He's very young yet.
He is older than I am.
Too young, really, for the first time.
You can't argue with that sort of attitude.
He is going to buy a shop.
Where did you hear that?
He told me so.
This is another of your wife stories.
Yes, Dad. She met him in the arcade.
One of these days, you are going to take yourself into a load of trouble.
Geoff, you know it's true, don't you, Geoff?
He don't believe you, though he'd like to.
The amber light emitted from the table lamp illuminated the wall of her brother's bedroom, casting a warm hue over the poster featuring Casey, a talented young player from Ireland.
Geoff, promise you will tell no one.
Nothing to tell is there.
Geoff, Dad will murder me.
Only if he thought it was true.
Please, Geoff.
Oh God, Sophie, you are still at school. Casey must have a string of girls.
No, he doesn't.
How could you know that?
He only told me.
How can anyone would tell a girl something like that?
Yes, he did. He isn't like that. He's quiet.
Not as quiet as all that.
That Geoff, it was me who spoke first. When I saw who it was, I said, "Excuse me, but aren't you Danny Casey?" And he looked short of surprised and he said, "Yes, that's right." And I knew it. It must be him. Because he had the accent. You know, like when they interviewed him on the television, so I asked him for an autograph for little Derek. But neither of us had only pen or paper. So then we just talked a bit about the clothes in the Roy's window. He seemed lonely. After all, it's a long way from the west of Ireland. And then,
As if he'd ever show up.
you do believe me now, don't you?
It's the unlikeliest I've ever heard.
On Saturday, Sophie and her family went to watch a football match. As all of them were great fans of football. Their favorite team won because of a goal made by Danny Casey. Sophie glowed with pride. All of them felt so overjoyed. Even on the bus way back to their home, everyone was talking about Danny Casey.
That was great match.
Oh, we wish Danny Casey could have born in our country.
You know, Daddy Casey and me. Leave it.
Hey, you keep quiet.
Mom, Ireland will win the match.
Hi, Soph. What's this you have been telling about?
About what?
Your Geoff told our friend you met Danny Casey.
Oh, that?
Yes, that.
Well, yes, I did.
You never did. I can't believe. So,
Nothing, Jan. It's a secret.
you know, so I will keep a secret.
Nothing. It was just a little thing. You know, I asked him for an autograph. I wondered, would you mind to sign an autograph?
I don't have a pen at all.
But we hadn't any pen or paper. So it was no good.
Oh, I wish I would have been there.
Oh, yes! But of course my dad didn't believe it. You know what a misery he is. I don't want queues of people around my home. Everyone asking about Danny Casey. My dad would murder me. And you know how my mum gets when there is a row.
You can trust me, Soph. You know that.
Sophie had told everyone that she was having a date with Danny Casey. As she had made everyone believe that Danny Casey would come to meet her, so she went to meet him. For some while, waiting, she imagined his coming. She watched along the canal, seeing him come out of the shadows. As she realized that Danny Casey was not coming, she had to accept it with resignation, knowing it was only her imagination. She wondered what Geoff and her father would think of her now. She had no clue how to make them believe that she had met Danny Casey. She knew that they would all be angry with her, including Jansie. Finally, she decided to leave the place. She started telling herself the story of how she was wandering on the streets that day. And how Danny Casey had supposedly met her.
Excuse me, aren't you Danny Casey?
Yes, that's right.
I watch you every week with my father and brother. We think you are great.
Oh, well now that's very nice.
I wonder, would you mind to sign an autograph?
I don't have a pen at all.
Oh, my brother will like it.
Hero worship and fantasies are very common in teenage. Teenagers often have irrational expectations, especially if their families are struggling. While there is nothing wrong with having fantasies and hero worship, it's crucial to distinguish between what's realistic and what's not. Setting unrealistic expectations can lead to disappointment, frustration, and even depression when these expectations are not met.